What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday, February 21st, and I'm about to give the City Council of Fort Worth and the Chief of Police a piece of my mind. Stay tuned. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Estamos bien? Disculpa. Oh, am I speaking Spanish? Oh, I thought I was in a third world country for a minute. Gosh, I guess we're not in a third world country. We're in Fort Worth, but it sure feels like we're in a third world country. That's because we only have 2 times a month to talk to you guys. What's up with that? 2 times a month to air our problems that we have with y'all. And then another reason why I'm feeling like I'm in a third world country is because we have these thugs running around in police uniforms. They've put up all kinds of roadblocks for transparency. They took away the police scanners, so we don't know what's going on throughout the city. They won't release body cams. We've had that problem. This is not the only family that this has happened to. This is not an isolated case right here. This happens all the time. All the time. They're thugs, and they act like it. The other roadblocks they put up is they won't give us any kind of police records, anything like that. So we took to filming them, right? So when we're out to film them, they've set up all kinds of roadblocks for us not to see what's going on. On November 8th, the chief said that he knows that there's a culture problem, that he spoke to the city manager about this culture problem. And that was 2 years ago, but I haven't seen any change from 2 years ago. I've seen it getting worse, but I haven't seen any change. Has there been any meetings, any training for these officers on the street? Does any of them even know what community policing is? I FOIA requested any kind of formal meetings that they had concerning culture, maybe some diversity training. They don't give it. They don't give it. So for 2 years, he hasn't done anything as far as training goes for these guys out on the street. They change the rules every time we turn around when we're out filming them. They'll bring up, tell us that we're trespassing when we're not. They've trespassed us out of public buildings without even committing a crime. You ask, why am I being trespassed from this public building? Probably because you're trespassing. That makes no sense. They should only be able to trespass you if you are committing some sort of crime. But also, like I said, we took to filming them, and you would be appalled at how they treat the homeless people. Sometimes we're capturing them on video before they even know that we've walked up on them, and they treat those guys so horribly. They arrest 10 people a day for criminal trespass. They're not playing by the rules, because with trespassing, you're supposed to ask somebody to leave first. Then if they come back, that's when you trespass them. And the third time is probably when you arrest them, but they're just arresting them as they see them and calling it trespassing. So we need to do something about this non-transparency, how they treat people on the street, how they won't release body cams, how they won't give us any kind of transparency. And we want to see some evidence of training these thugs on the street, because they're thugs. I mean, either they don't come to the call that you called on, or they all show up. And when they all show up, it looks like a bunch of kids at the Dairy Queen on a Saturday night, hanging out, fraternizing and all that. It's appalling, and it's almost embarrassing, because you really do feel like you're in a third world country. The rest that we've suffered. Oh, they cut my mic, but I'm yelling "Free Mata" all the way back to my seat.